I'm Erin Cantwell, and I started working with Sam about 5 months ago, and she has been an amazing addition to my team. I am an outsourced COO and business coach for creatives, and I was looking for a copywriter when I got booked out, things got crazy, and I felt like I wasn't showing up in the way that I wanted to. Consistency is one of my absolute core values. It's something I preach, it's something I like to practice, and it was killing me that as I had hit capacity on my business, some of the things that I had committed to, the blog that I write, the emails that I send to my audience, the social media posts that I make every single week to show up and serve my audience, were not happening on a consistent basis anymore. I just didn't have the capacity for it. I didn't have the brain power or the hours in the day, and it bothered me so much that I wasn't able to show up in that way. And so for about 6 months, I considered hiring a copywriter, but I'll be very honest with you. I was very concerned about doing so. Everything before had come from me. I loved writing my blog. I love writing my social posts, my emails, and I was really concerned about handing it over to someone that wasn't me. Would they be able to capture my tone of voice? Would it still be authentic? Would they get my ideas and my beliefs and my teachings across the same way I could? I was really, really hesitant. But then I found Sam, and I started working with her, and she put those worries to bed so quickly. We did a deep dive into my tone of voice. We did a deep dive into my business so she could really understand where I was coming from, who I was serving, how I wanted to show up, what I wanted to share. And she continues to dive deep on each and every project we work on together. So for a blog, for an email, for a social post, even for sales copy, she spends the time to really dig in, understand what my perspective is, what I'm trying to share, and she works her magic where she honestly gets all of this stuff that's in my brain and that I kind of can ramble at her and put it onto the page in a very consistent, compelling, and effective way that really makes a difference for my audience, for my clients, and allows me to show up for them and serve them in a way that is accessible to them. So I cannot recommend Sam more highly. She is absolutely amazing. My team and my business would not be the same without her. Working with her has allowed me to show up consistently. It has saved me time. It still feels very authentic. It's very effective. It's probably more effective than even if I were writing it, because she knows what she's doing and she shows up and puts her all into it every single time, and she knocks it out of the park. So if you are considering outsourcing a copywriter, I know it can be scary, but I promise you, Sam does all of the legwork to make it easy, to make it effective, to make it feel good, and to make it fit with you and your business. So I highly recommend working with Sam as a copywriter. Plus, as a bonus, you get one of the sweetest, most kind, and generous people on your team. So it is a win-win all around. Absolutely reach out to Sam. She's just the best.